Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a big thank you to the organizers for selecting us to present at this prestigious event. The asvins are the twin gods of health and medicine in Hindu mythology. They often symbolize the shining at sunrise and sunset, bringing fortune to man and averting sickness and misfortune. So with asvin, we're preventing sickness in the Internet of Things ecosystem. We're bringing you a blockchain-secured update protocol to enable machine-to-machine commerce. Since this is a competition, please allow me to state some of the main differentiators for asvin right at the beginning. First of all, our product was conceived only a year ago. The company incorporated at the end of last year, so we've basically been running for only 6 months. asvin is taking a business-to-business approach. So typically, the end consumer would not see our product and we would not engage with the end consumer. Our protocol gets embedded by IoT device vendors as the rails that allow updates on their devices. So again, our product is invisible to the end consumer. We're operating in the fastest growing market in history. As you can see here, between 2016 and 2018, the number of IoT devices roughly doubled. By now, we have more IoT devices out there than there are mobile phones. And by 2030, we'll see approximately a 10-time increase in that number. Many of these devices will not only communicate with each other, they will also transact. And they need to do so securely. There have been a number of incidents, so the regulators are waking up and paying much more attention to this space. In 2016, we've seen the largest attack using IoT devices was a distributed denial of service, or DDoS attack, that, among other things, brought down Twitter. So President Trump would not have been amused. In a way, Japan is ahead of the curve. In 2015, the IoT Acceleration Consortium was created and published 1 year later, in 2016, IoT security guidelines. And also, it couldn't have been more timely. The Japanese government has been very kind to us, starting an initiative only recently to hack its own citizens, that means you, by trying out the default passwords of more than 200 million IoT devices in preparation for the Olympic Games. So the security issue in IoT is front and center. So let us turn to how asvin can help. asvin provides a secure update protocol through which you can orchestrate an update of the software on all IoT devices from a central management console, automatically executed through the cloud to the edge devices. The protocol stores 3 things. First of all, it validates the firmware and stores the public keys. Secondly, it uniquely identifies and registers all the IoT devices. And third, for the payment of services in that IoT system, we have our own machine-to-machine token. This protocol allows IoT vendors to securely manage updates throughout the product lifecycle. So for example, you can stage the updates by initially just sending the new version to a test group, and secondly, send it to a friendly group of devices, and lastly then stagger it either by device group, by customer group, or by region, just as an example. So since it's very hard to demonstrate with small IoT devices, allow me to show you a brief demo of the product. On the left-hand side, you see the management console. We see the different versions of the software. We've initiated an update. On the right-hand side, some very simple devices. We're currently on version 2.6, and now through the cloud, we're pushing out these updates and basically see the version 3.0 coming up on all the different devices, and then reporting back to the management console. At the bottom of the management console, when we switch back in a second, there you will see also the unique identification of each and every device. So it's as simple as that, and to make it very simple, you obviously need to have sophisticated technology in the background. So why are we here? We see our market segment as the small and medium enterprise IoT vendors. Typically, these vendors have a less complex IoT architecture. They have cheaper devices, and the life cycle is somewhat limited. So we're assuming up to 5 years. These are the vendors we'd like to work with and we'll see marketing, and the system integrators supporting these. And we'd be very happy to engage in Japan. It's a big market for IoT, obviously, and we're looking for partners in this market. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu.
All right, thank you, Norbert. Next up.